don't even worry about that little backdrop right there. That is for work. It's Friday. I just got off work. I am having a little yogurt fruit bowl for a nice little post-work, pre-workout snack. So good. I'm gonna vlog this weekend of me reading, do a little reading vlog. I'm reading Iron Flame right now. I have lots to say before we kind of hop into reading. I'm actually hoping to finish it this weekend. I'm only on page like 120, so that is a full commitment. Is that possible? Sure. Is it probable? I don't know, but I would like to finish it. Other than that, before I hop into reading, I'm just gonna watch a little video while I eat my fruit bowl. But I also want to show you guys, my husband got me this for Christmas. We're not gonna open it on Christmas because like I can use it today, so he was like, here you go, Merry Christmas. I got a new paddle. We're gonna go, there's an indoor court and we're gonna go play pickleball. And I'm hoping like my cousin, my brother, maybe some other people will come too. So I have a nice little fun weekend ahead of me, but I really wanna focus on trying to finish reading this massive book. But first I'm gonna do a little brain rot, watch a video, relax before I need to get ready for my workout class. Alright, time to get ready for my workout class. I'm already wearing my leggings, so just gotta change into sports bra and a workout shirt. I can't 100% remember, but I'm pretty sure I thrifted this. It's like just a blue little tank top, and it's my favorite workout shirt ever. I don't know why, so this is your sign to go thrift. I actually need to go thrifting soon again for some more sweaters and stuff. See, look how freaking cute it is on. I'm also just really feeling myself because as of today, I weighed in and I'm down 14 pounds from what I weighed at the end of the summer. So I'm feeling really good just from eating my animal-based diet, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of portion control calorie tracking to help push through the next little bit. I still have a bit of ways to go to get where I want to be, but I'm feeling so good. Like, I feel like my confidence is really coming back. I'll see you after my workout class. I'm back, and somehow bar is consistently the hardest workout. Extremely humbling. I don't care how good of a shape I'm in, how strong I think I am. I'll be like killing it in yoga. I go to bar and like immediately humbled. So yeah, my husband is watching videos about football in the living room. As you can see, I am making dinner. So this is one of my favorite recipes with the animal-based diet. It is cottage cheese crust, which just consists of a good organic natural cottage cheese, 1 egg, and then just some seasonings. I'm also gonna add a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I use goat cheese, some mozzarella goat cheese, just to kind of help bind it a little bit. And then I'm gonna toss it on a pan, throw it in the oven. Then you just do the normal toppings. I do make my own red sauce out of tomatoes. I don't know if I have enough tomatoes to do that today. So then I'll do like kind of like a fettuccine alfredo sauce, butter, heavy cream and cheese as the pizza sauce. And then you just add like ground beef or ground pork, pepperoni, stuff like that. Vlog came over and ate dinner with us. We just finished eating the pizza. How would you rate it? Out of 10.
The pizza?
Yeah.
8.
Only 8?
You mean only 8? 10's
Is
like,
that like really good?
Literally the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life, and I would like kill a man for it. So
what would you rate a 10?
I haven't got there yet.
Okay, so that's like something I can like try to make the best meal
It's like
you've
if
ever
I
had.
ate that meal, I would transcend.
That's how I felt the first time I ever made that pizza. That was your response. So that's why I thought I was gonna get a 10.
Well.
But on a scale of all the food you have had, was it one of the best?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, based. Always gotta be philosophical over there for no reason. Anyways, that snowman just scared the crap out of me in our neighbor's yard. We're going to go play pickleball at the indoor pickleball place. And the place we're going is also like cornhole, there's a golfing simulator, there's a bar, so it's like a whole shebang. But we go there all the time to hang out with our friends on the weekends in the winter, so we're on our way. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. We just got back. We played a ton of pickleball, then we played cornhole and just had a lot of fun. I think that place is open till like 2 in the morning. So we left at like 12:30, dropped Logan off at his house, and then we hung out there for a little bit, but had a lot of fun. That being said, I'm gonna attempt to read, but I think if I start reading, I'll just immediately fall asleep, but I'm gonna try. And it's like storming, which is like perfect vibes for reading. I was in fact correct. I got about 1 page in before I could barely keep my eyes open and I fell asleep. So reading late at night doesn't really work for me. I used to be a huge night owl, but I'm just like not anymore. But I'm also not a morning person. I'm just like a regular person. I don't know. I do like staying up till like 12, if that's considered night owl. I feel like it's not. But I struggle to wake up before 9. That being said, it is like 10 o'clock and I just woke up. But I'm gonna go on a little walk with my dad. That'll be my exercise for today because oh my gosh, I am sore everywhere you can be sore from bar and pickleball yesterday. So I've just been reading. I've actually been reading off my Kindle, and I took my Kindle in the shower with me when I was showering earlier and like read a whole chapter in the shower. Honestly, I would highly recommend. It was great. Just hot water, Kindle. AKA the book is really good. I can't put it down. I also let my hair naturally dry and I've never seen it look like this before. I didn't put any product in it. I literally washed it, conditionered it, and then I just for once didn't put it in like a bun or anything after when it's all wet. I didn't blow dry it, nothing. I literally just let it sit and it somehow looks like this and I'm like really confused because usually the top is so straight and then the bottom has curls. Look at all these waves. I'm so confused. How did this happen? Anyways, yeah, a couple more chapters into the book. Really enjoying it. I was definitely overestimating. I haven't finished it by the weekend. No, like, who was I kidding? But I am getting into it a lot more. It is Sunday. I just got back from church. I am about to start making lunch and reading. I also have the audiobook on Spotify, so while I'm cooking and stuff, I can listen to it because I'm getting really into it. So I realized I haven't even talked about Iron Flame. If you didn't know, this is the second book from Fourth Wing. So it's Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm comes out in January. And I loved Fourth Wing. I rated it 5 stars. It's one of my favorite books. I would say A Court of Mist and Fury, Fourth Wing, and Empire Storms and Queen of Shadows are like my favorite books. That might be kind of basic, but it's literally like, and I like Powerless too. It's just like that recipe of fantasy with some romance and the tension and the banter. Like, that's my kind of book. Say what you want to say about it. I love it. I eat it up. So Iron Flame is not as good as Fourth Wing so far, but I'm also only on like chapter 19. So far, I'm just annoyed. Without spoiling anything, our main girl character is mad at one of the men. And for what? Like, I get that things happen, but like there was no other solution. I feel like she's just being really whiny and it's her second year at the academy or whatever and she's just whining and like just I feel like she's just making poor decisions, but also I feel like that's kind of like it's kind of what you expect from a book. So obviously there has to be conflict so then there can be a resolution. I guess I just didn't necessarily want this to be the conflict, but I'm still liking it because I'm still getting like tension and stuff, just not as much because they like can't be together all the time. And yeah, I can't really that's the hard part about doing books like this where I try to do spoiler free and it's a series because I'm really trying not to say anything that would spoil anything for the first book. It's definitely a bit of a journey and I'm hoping it picks up. I also have heard people say just wait till the end, and so now I'm scared. So let's just keep reading. I also have my 7 brew. I wanted hot and I forgot to clarify and they gave me ice. For some reason I assumed since it's December that they would give me hot. I thought wrong. Now I know. Let's read. I feel like the last little bit I just read got me so excited because a little bit of truth got told, but also something kind of crazy with the dragons and the writers and like, what do they call it? Like the position hierarchy just happened and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm eating it up. I'm loving it. I take back everything I said. Well, it's still true. Like she's whining, yada, yada, but I'm loving the book. Part of my struggles as a human being is I just have so many things that I want to enjoy, like hobbies. Like I can't ever just stick to one. So while I would love to keep reading my book right now, and I know like I wanted this video to kind of be about reading a book, I also really want to play my new favorite game, Fast Food Simulator. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of time into my Fast Food Simulator game. I read a little bit more, and then this is my relaxed time. After this, I'm going to do like a Sunday reset. I'm actually gonna like prepare for Christmas essentially. I didn't realize like 6 days from now, my in-laws, all of my brother and sister-in-laws are going to be here for Christmas. And my house is a mess, and I still need to put ornaments on the tree and wrap their presents. So we're gonna relax a bit and then get started on that. Also, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but it's actually one of my favorite things in the world to do. Audiobook and just go ham. Cleaning. Doing things that I've been avoiding doing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like, because I can do like 12 things at once. I don't know, a little ADHD vibe, but oh, it just hits. But I'm gonna do this first. Grocery store simulator, and I was like, oh, my new favorite game, Fast Food Simulator. Never mind. I feel so sick right now. Oh my gosh. The way they have it when you move, and there is a motion sickness mode, but then it's like really hard to move around quickly. Oh my gosh, I get such bad motion sickness. I like instantly have a headache. I feel like throwing up. I'm like sweating. So I'm gonna stop that. So I've just been laying on the couch. Yeah, nothing I planned on doing today is getting done, that's for sure, because that wrecked me so bad. I felt like I went on a 12-hour road trip and I get really bad motion sickness. My husband came and fixed it, turned off the motion blur, so I did play a little longer, and then started feeling sick again because I was moving too fast. So I'm taking a break, and by a break I mean it's 9 o'clock. I'm not gonna clean the house, I'm not gonna do anything, it's fine. I have all week to get that done. Earlier I was like, oh, I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna get it done. Now I kind of just want to make a light dinner, listen to my book, and go to bed. Basically I did nothing today. But you know what? Sometimes you need that. And with like, I'm going to be hosting a ton of people next week. Yeah, I guess next week at this point. 6 days from now, I needed the break. Good morning, happy Monday. I look a little dead today because I stayed up till like 1 or 2 in the morning reading Iron Flame on my Kindle. I have the thing where there's like a stand and a clip and then you can just click. So I'm like covers up, hands under, just clicking, reading on my Kindle. And it's just getting so good. Like I understand what people were saying when they're like, oh, I was a little disappointed. I know that was like a general consensus of the book, but at the same time, I'm still eating it up. Like I'm still loving it. I see both, like I see that. I expected nothing more. Like I think it's great. So I'm having a good time, and for some reason I'm convinced that I could probably finish the book today if I like listen while I'm cooking and then read and just like lock in. Is that possible? I don't know. For some reason every time I do a reading vlog I am just like, hey guys, so I'm gonna finish this book over the weekend or today, and that's like the most unrealistic thing I could possibly say, and yet I say it. So I'm saying it again. That being said, I'm on my lunch break right now. So what that means is, while I meal prep all my lunches for the week, headphones on, Iron Flame playing, I'm determined to finish this book. Okay, so it looks like on my Kindle, I have 50% of the book left. I've been reading this book for about a week, but I feel like I just really started to lock in on it Saturday and Sunday. So why am I convinced I can finish the second half literally today? I would say more realistically, definitely by the end of the week, but I'm not finishing this video until I finish that. But I have so much to do around the house this week that I feel like after work, I can just get a bunch of work done around the house and listen to it. As you can see, I'm doing some Christmas stuff. I'm about to wrap all of my in-laws' presents. I just put some ornaments on the tree so it looks a little bit more Christmassy. I already had my stockings up, so we're good to go there. Is that what those are called? Stockings. Why does that sound wrong? Stockings. No, that's right. Stocking stuffers. Yeah, that's gotta be right. Anyways, I finished work, went to a workout class, made dinner, and listened to my audiobook, then I did a little bit of reading, and then now I'm doing this. So all that being said, I'm on chapter 40 of Iron Flame. If I keep doing the audiobook, it says I'll be done in 6 hours, but it's 8 o'clock, so not opposed to staying up till 2 to finish this book. But I also think that I read faster than the audiobook, because if I try to read along when an audiobook is going, I have to put it in like 2.5x. So maybe once I finish wrapping presents, I can sit and just read, and then, but reading makes me so tired is the problem. We'll see if I can finish it tonight. I'm not gonna pressure myself to, but I also really want to. Like, things are escalating. There's only like 20 chapters left. So I'm enjoying it for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap all of the Christmas presents. So if you're related to me, well, if you're my in-laws, don't watch this next little bit because it kind of shows your present, but like not really. They're in boxes. And then I have I think I have 2 more presents coming in tomorrow and Wednesday for my side of the family, and I just need to wrap those, and then I'm pretty much good to go. And then throughout the week, I just need to clean and kind of prep the guest rooms and stuff. But I'm sure me and my husband will just knock all that out on Saturday together. But anyways, back to audiobook and wrapping presents. It's Tuesday now. I did do some reading last night, so just take a guess how far into the book you think I got. Did I finish it? No. But I don't have my Kindle, so I'm not sure percentage-wise, but that's how much I have left. I'm on chapter 46 out of like 66, so I'm really close to the end. I will most likely be finishing it tonight. I'd say like 3-4 more hours of reading, maybe. It depends how fast I can read. But when I say I'm eating this book up, I am, it is everything I need. We now have a new element. Let's just say, I never know how to do these videos without spoiling it. Let's just say that our main character is a little jealous, and it's adding a fun little just like tension. There's also some family stuff that went down that I'm like, literally almost cried. Some good battle scenes. Overall, I'm just really liking it. They're learning kind of like new magic. There's just so much, like, I really like the world too. I like how there's dragons, obviously, but without spoiling the first book, there's a lot to this world, and the first book kind of gives you a glimpse of it, and we're learning a lot more about the world in this book, and the relationship between the writers and the dragons, specifically our main character, I just love. There were some healing relationships that happened in this book, and I like it. I still think that Violet, our main character, is being pretty like naggy. She keeps being like, oh, why didn't you just tell me? Why don't you just tell me? Oh, I just want to do this. I want to know everything. Okay, in due time, girl. You are literally just now finding out information that our main male character has known like his whole life. So one step at a time, girlfriend. Like, you'll be fine. Relax. But also I get it, because that's also me. I want to know it all. Anyways, I feel like in the first book, I absolutely loved Violet. In the second book, I'm not sure if I absolutely love her, but we're definitely learning more about her. I just don't know why we're sticking so much with the like her whining about everything. And we've kind of gotten this other side of her where she's like a little bit insecure, which I totally get like why, but also I freaking love Taryn because he'll just remind her, that's her dragon. He'll just remind her that he chose her for a reason, and he's like one of the most powerful dragons, and he chose her. So he's like, yeah, you're smart. You don't need me to tell you that. But I also think it's funny because she like needs the reassurance from him, and he's always just like, yeah, why do you think I chose you? Shut up, get the job done. And I just love that dynamic. I think it's so cute. Scared to know what happens though in this last like 200 pages because I've heard people be like, oh, you're gonna be mad at the end. So wish me luck. I made plans to go play pickleball with some friends, and I have fleece-lined leggings, sweatpants. This will be my undershirt. I'm wear a jacket over it. I should probably bring a beanie or something. Got my gloves. It is December. Why am I doing this? And today actually wasn't that bad. It was actually like 50 something outside, but now it's windy, the sun is setting, and I'm scared. I'm on chapter 56 and we're about to find something out. And why am I so nervous? Also, quick little update that honestly at this point, I'm on Violet's side. Zayden is pissing me off. Okay, sorry, just a little rant. Anyways, let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, now it's gonna be stupid again. Okay. Going back to what I said, that now I'm mad at Zayden because, like, I get it, Violet's annoyed. Now I'm mad at Violet again. I think just talk to each other. This is like the most annoying communication trope I've ever read in my life. Who thought this would be a good premise for a relationship? The book, the dragons and the action and what's going on, great. When the love story is loving and they're talking, great. When they decide to miscommunicate about literally everything possible and have the dumbest rules ever and like denying. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to finish this book right now. I was just thinking a couple chapters ago, like, do I even like this book? I know I do. Like, I like the premise, I like the idea, I like the dragons, I like the talking in their heads. Like, I like the world. I think I'm just mad at the main characters. Like, what is going on? Okay, well, I'm on chapter 58 of like 64, but that could still take me like another hour or so to read. And I want to finish it so bad tonight, but it's already past 12. I had a little bit of a busy evening, okay? So I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to, but I'm falling asleep. This might be a tomorrow thing, but I'm gonna try. I have to stop. I cannot keep staying up till 1, 2 in the morning reading. I've never been this tired. Actually, I'm feeling better now that I like wash my face and moisturize and I'm getting things going. I'm making my espresso. But oh my gosh, it was so hard to wake up this morning. Not to mention I'm really sore from my bar class on Monday. And then I went kind of hard at pickleball. I literally have like 4 chapters left. I'm eating lunch and listening to my book. And it's like plot twist after plot twist now that we're at the end. I also just realized that the way that their like signets work, if you read the books, you know what I'm talking about, reminds me of like video games when everyone has like powers, but if you get the right kind of powers together, then you're like even better. Like the new Marvel Rivals game or Overwatch, whatever, like that's literally what they're doing. They're like, okay, my signet and your signet go really well together, so we'll be on a team. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Fun little tidbit to throw in. Guys, I accidentally played Fast Food Simulator instead of reading. Guess what time it is? It's already past midnight. It is 12:20. Yes, I do work tomorrow. Let's see where I am. I literally think I'm on like chapter 63 out of 64, I think, out of 66. So I have 3 chapters left. I'm 90% through the book. I literally have to finish it. According to Audible, if I listen to it in 1.8 speed, which is what I've been doing, I have 36 minutes left. I think I could definitely stay up to 1. I think that's fine. But I also need to go get some laundry to put my bed together, so I'm gonna listen a little bit and then I'll read the last few chapters. Cry about a dragon. Are you kidding me? This is so cute. I think I'm just confused as to how this happens. I literally hate everything about the ending of this. Wait, what is the next book even gonna be about? I hate this so much. It is review time. I've had time to kind of sit with my thoughts about this book. Let me go get the book, actually. I now have my rating and I'm ready to chat. So first, the non-spoiler review. I'm going to rate Iron Flame 4 stars. I was definitely debating between like a 3.5 and a 4, but I think about my 3.5s and I definitely had a lot more attachment to this, probably because it's a second in a series. I already love a lot of the main characters. I got to continue to go into the story that I really like. I don't think this was like even close to as good as Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing was chef's kiss, 5 stars, amazing, ate up every single second of it. Iron Flame, I did kind of struggle in some spots. I was a little bit annoyed of our main character, of our main couple, of just a lot of different aspects of it was like annoying, but it was also still intriguing. I like the magic system, I like the way the dragons work, and I like the kind of like the enemy, I can't really say anything without, we'll get to the spoiler section. But for those of you who haven't read it, the non-spoiler is that I liked it and I would still highly recommend reading this whole series. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess it depends how good the next book is, Onyx Storm comes out in January. There's gonna be 5 books in this series. I thought it was just gonna be a trilogy, but no. So that's really long. I really hope they're not all as long as this, because one of my biggest critiques about this book is it was unnecessarily long. Now keep in mind, I just read Crescent City. I'm not opposed to a long book, but like, for instance, I can think of a specific chapter towards the end where I was like, this was clearly written for like a character development relationship between 2 of our characters, like being driven forward and no other purpose. And it just like threw me off and I felt like I was taken out of the story. And I feel like that happened kind of a couple of times where it was like, this scene was so unnecessary. Or like, why are we doing this all again? Now I'm gonna have to, it still was like a good pace. I just felt like it was a little long, and I have proof that this book is too long. Okay, where's my notes? Because I think we can all agree Crescent City is really long if you've read those. They're massive books. Way more pages than Iron Flame. But don't be tricked because... Wait, did I not write it down? Okay, well I don't know the exact number, but apparently Crescent City is like 50,000 words less than Iron Flame. So if you felt like you were struggling to get through this, it's because it is a massive book. It is deceptively long. But a lot of the aspects, like talking with your dragons in your mind and like a lot of the different signets and powers are really intriguing to me. Like I love the overall vibes of the book. This book was, I would say, a little bit of a letdown. I think I was just expecting something different. I don't know. But I get why people were all like, oh my gosh, it felt rushed, yada yada. I really hope Onyx Flame pulls it together. I will say it's the 2nd book in a series. You can't expect the 2nd book to be amazing because it kind of feels like a filler book. It feels like 1st book was an absolute hit and then she was like, okay, well, to get to where we need to go, we need this book. That's honestly what it felt like. There were a lot of hints dropped about what's going to happen in the future. There are so many theories, and after listening to all the theories, I do have more of an appreciation for this book because there is so much like hinted and dropped in there. Like, okay, well, I can't say anything without getting to the spoiler section, but there's just a lot, and I would highly recommend. It's just not my favorite. But I will say that the 2nd book of ACOTAR is one of my all-time favorite books. So it's not that a 2nd book can't be good. You just gotta do it right. I don't think this was done right, but it's pretty good. It's a fun time, you know? And the last thing for non-spoiler is that my all-time favorite characters are, other than I guess our main characters, but honestly I think I like these characters better, is of course Andarna, my love, our cute little dragon, and Rihanna. I freaking love her. I'm so glad we got a lot more of her in this book. There's so much I could say about her, but we'll just leave it at yes. Absolutely love her. Honorable mention for Riddick. I know we all love Riddick, but Rhiannon is still my favorite, sorry. Alright, so now into the spoiler section. If you haven't read Iron Flame, if you haven't read Fourth Wing especially, like, we're gonna be talking spoilers, so click off. I was so sick of the back and forth of Xaden and Violet. Are you freaking kidding me? They finally get together. We get to this book. They can't even like be by each other. She hates him for keeping the whole rebellion a secret. Keep in mind, like, she was not necessarily like pro-rebellion at the end of the last book. She was confused. She's shocked. And then she's like, how dare you not tell me about this whole entire thing that could get you killed, me killed, everybody killed? Yeah, how dare you not just tell me all about that? It was really making me mad. And then Rhiannon, which obviously is kind of her wake up, but Rhiannon immediately forgives her when Violet tells her about the rebellion and everything going on. But she can't possibly do that for Xaden, who's essentially the line to the throne. Like, if they still had kings, it would be him. Like, he needs to protect his kingdom before a woman he loves. Like, sorry. Her own dragon kept it a secret from her. She's not even mad at her own dragon, but she's mad at Xaden, okay? And then the whole, okay, but then it also pissed me off. I get her side, where Xaden's like, you have to ask me the questions. How is she supposed, like, okay, fair. How is she supposed to know what questions to ask? Why can't she know everything at this point? She already knows. She's already in. Why can't she know? That kind of threw me off, but I feel like it was for a plot drive so that it's not an information dump. I just think that was a poor way to execute that. But I've read a lot of theories because we don't know what Violet's second signet is from Andarna. We'll get to Andarna in a second. Love her. But the author, Miss Rebecca girl, did leave us a hint that it's in italics in the book. Now, I did audiobook some of it, so I'm like, But I love the theory that she is, what do they even call it? Like the mind reader people, that she is one of those. Or that people have to tell her the truth when she asks a question, hence why Xaden was like, you have to ask me. And he like the theory is kind of that like Xaden knows, but isn't gonna just tell her because it's kind of up to the writer to discover that for themselves. But I also like the mind reader theory because the throne scene, when she's watching herself, when she's in Xaden's mind, how the heck did you do that? That's not Xaden's power. Xaden can only tell someone's instincts. He can't like read their minds completely or whatever. So I fully am on the train that her second signet is like insane mind reading. Okay, now let's talk about Andarna for just a second because oh my gosh. Okay, best part of this whole book was Andarna's character growth and just like discovering who she really is, that she's actually the 7th breed of a dragon, that she's completely different. She's not like Taryn. She's been keeping it a secret from Taryn because she's just a little girl. She wants to be like Taryn. Like, oh, that's so cute. But also, obviously we knew there was going to be something special about her. You know, why did Violet get 2 dragons? Why is Andarna seem so like protected and special and all this stuff? Well, yes, it makes sense. I thought that was really cute. I almost cried at the end when like they discovered that. Like that was adorable. I love that. I also saw a theory about how they were talking, I think Brennan was mentioning that, oh, about 600 years ago, there was a weapon that killed the Venin and we don't know what it was. Well, it's been like 600, I think 650 years that Andarna has been waiting to hatch. So it could have been her parents who are the secret weapon, the 7th breed of dragon. I love that theory. Okay, and then let's also talk about the ending. Xaden turning Venin, I don't think it's a good move, but also I'm trying to lean into it because I still don't really understand how the Venin work because it's like they can just still act like normal people, but they just really want power. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but I like couldn't grasp. Like, I was confused. Like, what even are the Venin? Are they supposed to be kind of like the Valg in Throne of Glass? Because if so, this is a little spoiler for Throne of Glass. Please do not watch if you haven't read Throne of Glass. Dorian turned into Valg with the crown. He turned into a Prince Valg. He overcame it. It was a crazy story, obviously. But if we're getting something like that from Xaden, I'm not opposed. And they're both shadow daddies, so I'm not opposed. But obviously we know that Violet didn't completely reject him for this because from his perspective, he like the last chapter, she's sleeping next to him. So obviously they're gonna work it out. There's also some hints like, oh, Violet's mom was trying to find a cure, so is her dad actually Venin or was Venin, or is her mom actually Venin? That's a theory. There's like all these theories, and I think that makes the book more fun because I'm not good at putting all that together. I didn't realize we were searching for deeper meanings. I was just here for a good time, but now that I kind of know all those deeper meanings, I'm like, okay, I get it. My other thought is that I think it might just be dumb or something, but all of like the runes and the magic like was really confusing. Some of it was fine, like the signets and a lot of like personal powers people have, but I was kind of confused on like the whole, oh, you need the dragons and the stone and the runes. I think I just wasn't paying attention. I just think the book was too long for me to even care about any of that. And then my other thing is we went from barely meeting new people to like we just met like 100 new people. You must remember everything about them to keep up with the story. The only one I could remember was Kat, and then the one girl who like died, and I was pretty confused about all the new Griffin riders or flyers and who they were. One part I did really like though was when they went to the castle thing and she found out that Xaden was supposed to marry Kat. I was like, that's some spice. We're bringing in the heat now. That was fun. And the fact that her powers were like amping up your emotions. I liked that. That was fun. But on that note, I think the drama ended way too fast. And just to end my review, Andarna is clearly the best character in this whole book. Freaking love her. She's a cutie. Can't wait to see what she does next. Okay, that's my review. Thank you guys for watching me read Iron Flame, react to Iron Flame, review Iron Flame. If you guys like these kind of book videos, definitely subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more of these kind, not just book videos, but I do love a good reading vlog. I love doing book reviews. I love reading. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's what we're going to be doing. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!